come out. As long as it comes out eventually. Like, I'm getting to this quite late, so it's not like I'll be waiting long if it's November.
Yep. Kicked his butt real good.
Awesome! I knew you could do it! Now we don't have to worry about the king and his smelly friends. Thank you so much! Here.
A nail bat.
The treasure we promised. It's definitely worth at least 3 gifts.
Kids are fucking savage.
Okay, kids. Playtime's over.
Show up half dead to the kids, teach them a lesson about guilt and death. Do one combo.
I expect you to finish today. Understood?
Yes. Yes, Miss Folia.
I believe these kids are running about with bats with nails in them.
I appreciate you getting rid of the Toad King, by the
Sony
way.
are so anti-consumer, they claim to be the best platform, but they need to lock games behind the platform wall.
Easier said than done.
All faith in the product,
They're
I
always on
suppose.
the move, looking for new adventures, chasing new dreams. All while trying to make the lives of everyone around them just a little bit better. I try to make sure they don't stumble and
Nah,
fall.
Sony are a bit
And when
weird.
they
It's
finally
the same with
do,
Bloodborne, I'm
they
pretty
come
sure.
back
It's them that stops that from going across to
Sounds exhausting.
PC.
Sometimes it is.
Everyone's fucking raging
But I
about
want
it.
the children to know that until they can stand on their own 2 feet,
Nail bat because
that I'm here to support
we all
them,
know you won't
care
nail
for
the
them,
one next to you.
love them. That even if we're not actually related,
Fuck's sake.
we're still a
It
family.
always comes back to
A
it.
real family, in all the ways that matter. If I can do that for them, then, well, then maybe I'm making this world a better place.
I know you are.
My predecessor taught me
Do
everything
you learn
I
a good
know.
skill from nail bat?
I just took up his torch.
There's no
ran with
materia
it, I
slots.
guess.
What is the skill that you learn?
Not that I'm anything close to what he was. Biggs is one of a kind. Oh no! I've completely lost track of time!
Do you have somewhere you need to be?
More like a dream I need to fulfill. Thank you again for your help.
To be fair, the alternatives
wonder
have
what
zero
kind of
reason to
dream
get their
she's chasing
console like
today.
Xbox.
No idea.
Thanks again for saving our hideout from the king. In return, I let everyone know
Series
you guys
X
can
is a
join the
fucking
gang
monster,
as
to be
special
fair.
guests.
If you're a
If you
console
wanna
player,
know more,
like,
then come to the
if
hideout.
I was to play console only and never own a PC, I would get a Series X, probably, over a PlayStation. Just hands down. Not that there's anything wrong with the PlayStation, like, I've got one, I've got a PS5, but
Please a bunch of his favorites, and I'm gonna read them all.
Series X is one, slightly stronger. It's got an internet browser, which I think is ridiculous that the PS5 doesn't. You can set wallpapers on it and shit, like you can't do any of that on PlayStation, so it's mental. Disorder, you perform a powerful attack, switches you from operator and punisher and vice versa. That's pretty cool. I do agree with that, Don. Like, there's no point in getting an Xbox over like a top-end PC, but I think a Series X is like £600. I don't even know. Not looked, but it's definitely cheaper than a fucking £2.5, £3 PC, and probably runs games not that far off it. Kind of. Right, should I equip this shit? It's actually... it's a wee bit worse. Not that much worse though. I do lose my area though. It's annoying. I'll use it for a bit. I'm going to keep up here. The number of exclusives on Xbox is equivalent to the number of fucks I would give if someone sets fire to air. Fucking hell, Don. It's always 100%. Yeah, no, the exclusives on Xbox are... It's the same as Sony as well now though, like nothing's exclusive these days. I don't think anything should be exclusive, it's bullshit. Like, crossplay games should be like, every platform should be fucking crossplay, and every game that you buy should be able to be played on whatever console you want to play it on. But money. People buy what they prefer / have their library on, so platform laws make no sense anymore. Yeah, no, I agree with that, man. Definitely.
Now that things are starting to settle down a bit, we can finally play Whack-A-Box again.
Just
It's all thanks
fight
to
weak
you.
enemies and learn the
Oh,
skill
yeah, I
and switch it
forgot.
back. Yeah,
There's this
that's what I'll do
tiny
now.
little guy out by the community center, and I heard he was looking for some help.
I'll probably build a PC close enough to the Series X for a similar price. Yeah. I don't know, man. A £500-600 PC would be kind of pish.
Whack-A-Box. You want in? It's super fun. The rules are easy.
I don't know, maybe you could.
The person who whacks the most boxes is crowned champion of the hideout. We usually don't let adults play.
The
Since
difference is
you're
Microsoft
cool,
make money
we're
from
gonna make a
console,
special
PC,
exception
game
just
subscriptions
you.
for both. Whereas Sony only make money from people who bought their box. Fuck money, get switches. Microsoft tries to hide the lack of exclusives by saying Xbox includes PC. Yeah, that's true. This fucking game looks nuts. I'm gonna suck at this. Alright, so it's a couple of hits to put them down. Can I use skills as well here, or? Holy shit, there's so many boxes!
Let's do this.
It's so annoying that I've got the fucking bat.
This won't take long. All right. Brace yourself.
Series X GPU is around a 700 XT, which is less than £300.
Get ready.
Earl has an older lady face. Never gonna get this in time, man.
Let's do this. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I know. Using a bat is equivalent to putting a toothpick under your toenail and kicking a wall. Genuinely does feel like that. Yeah, I should maybe swap out the thing, mate. The nail bat.
Do that before. See? Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, Kay?
The difference between the 700 XT GPU and the Xbox, though, Don, is that the Xbox games are like made for Xbox, so they'll run. Like consoles get not like a different port, but the games are built for the console. Whereas if you put that PC on, it'll have like loads of different options in terms of graphics and stuff. You can put this girl's head on a 30-year-old woman and it was fit. I'm gonna check in a second.
Wanna play some whack-a-box?
That'll do. Let's do this. That'll do.
Two seconds. Get this box up there.
Go. Sorry. Brace yourself. That'll do.
Catch up with the chat in a second. Try to see how much of a score I can get on this. Is that the end of the course? No. I think 30k is what I'm supposed to get, right? Like you can't get any higher than that.
Only one way to become a whack-a-box master. Whack, whack, whack.
Sweet. Right, okay.
Well, what do you think? Do I have what it takes?
PC would be useful for non-games and would have games not on Xbox too. Yeah, no, that's why I bought a PC and not an Xbox, man. Is that not because it's easier to port a console game to PC rather than vice versa? You don't have to account for as many variables on console.
Just like you.
Still, some games can run like shit on everything. You can use abilities like triple slash or Bravear.
Well, what do you think? Do I have
If you like the
what it
box
takes?
mini game, you'll love the DLC. Okay, I think I've done all that shit. Actually, may as well grab one of these
Anything you like?
skill book things. Probably get clouds, it seems to make the most sense.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact method that they do with games on console, but I know that consoles just run them better, because the GPUs in consoles aren't like top-end PC GPUs. I think the PS5 GPU is like a GPU from like 2018.
It's a lot of wishes.
Lots of people in Midgard love to collect Moogle medals, you know. They'll pay anything to get their hands on more. I'm using the money to set up more shops all throughout the slums, Kubo.
Gotta love how the kids are
I'm giving
abandoned
props to
and
the other
neglected
kids
in this
for making
place.
life better for
That is right
everyone
next to
here.
enemies.
And that's how I'll make everyone happy.
I know it's like
That's
they're
right,
defending the
Lily.
city against fucking.
And I've got extra
Monsters.
good news for you two.
So what's to stop us from selling
Then
directly
again,
to
if my
these
kid dressed like the
collectors?
Moogle and acted like this, I would abandon it. Fucking hell.
Next time, keep your plans to yourself.
Thanks, you guys. By working together, I know we can make the world a happier place.
That music drives you slowly crazy. I find it funny how he goes through the wee like narrow walls like so slow, and yet he's like agile as fuck.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Damon. Little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
That rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear. We strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone, rich and poor. Now then, my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter.
The sections are thanks to the PS4 having shitload times.
Bandit known as the Angel of the Slums.
It's a good point, I didn't
She
think about
delivers
that.
written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their valuables.
That was a big difference
Everyone
between
knows
last
her.
gen consoles. Like,
Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes.
fucking hell, man! I'm trying to remember what the last gen of Xbox consoles was even called
Nevertheless, she is a criminal and
before
a
the
threat to
Series
the
S and X.
I've made it my mission
Just
to
Xbox
unmask them.
One, wasn't it? Like,
Locals have been uncooperative and uncommunicative.
yeah, Xbox One. Yeah, no, that and the PS4, like the biggest difference that you noticed was probably the load times, like fucking massively increased. I don't even know if the PS4 and Xbox One had a SSD. I don't think they did. I think they were still using hard drive
Let's try it.
back then.
Let's jump. I bet you didn't know.
It's always a pleasure to speak with those charming little ones from the Leaf House. Like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
What? Do I know the guardian angel of the slums? Well, I don't know much, but I do know she doesn't steal from the poor, and she doesn't
PS4
kill
sounded
the poor.
horrible.
As far as I'm
Always sound like they were
concerned,
gonna
that's all I
explode.
need to know.
Oh, I know.
If that's not enough for you, the one you ought to talk to is Murray.
See, playing God of War.
She knows everything about everyone.
It's terrible organisation. Look at God of War and how often it does it. Yeah, God of War on the PS4 was fucking mental. It sounded like my fucking PS4 was gonna take off. Fun fact, there are 10 times the word Seth were uttered in this game. What the fuck am I meant to do here?
But Wutai won't let us move on.
Up to you,
Good
maybe?
to see you again, Murray.
Good to see you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a
Still have my
family
Xbox One in my
friend.
bedroom, only use it for YouTube, Amazon, etc.
She knows everything
Load times are
there is
too
to
brutal
know
now
about
that I have the Series X
Murray,
and
meet
PS5.
Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you. The defender of the secret hideout. And now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the angel of the slums.
I am.
My PS4 was fine for the most part, it was just the really demanding games. It was just like...
Not that it's any secret, considering how chatty the Shinra mutt's been.
Not looking into it for the reporter.
Yeah, that's kinda sad, Don.
Curiosity. Whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under the angel's spell like so many others? Anyway,
It's
it
kinda
so happens
crazy
I
that
have
it's
some
only said that
information
many
for you.
times though.
But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
I have my 360 plugged in to play Lost Odyssey. First time in over a decade. That's mad, man.
He changed so much after his parents passed away.
I remember the Xbox 360 get the yellow. Is it yellow light of death or the red light of death? I think it's the red light of death on Xbox. Used to, the wee circle in the front would spin up and it would just be like, yep, that's your Xbox fucked.
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Marae at all? She told us that
Yeah,
she had some information to share.
I've heard of Lost Odyssey, but I've never seen any gameplay on it or anything.
The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap.
Is it good done?
So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird.
I'm guessing it's an older game.
That's all.
Then quickly,
360 days.
Tell us, what do you know about the notorious angel of the slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days. It's
Red
the
Ring
perfect
I
place for a
I got it on my
criminal to
original 360.
Lookout Point.
I was out of warranty, but they replaced it
Right now.
anyways.
But
Best
before
of
you
customer
go,
service.
I should warn you about this rumor I heard.
Yeah.
About a terrible fiend that's claimed the angel's hideout as its
I got it as well on my original 360.
quite
Them.
large,
But
lots of teeth.
stupidly, I opened it up and tried to fix it myself, and didn't.
Well,
And the warranty was void, so fuck it.
well, a good report.
I think my warranty was
Never to take
like
full
out
risks.
as well, so I was just like, they're not going to do anything.
That's every
But
respectable
still,
journalist
I shouldn't have
knows.
opened it.
If it's a plan you're looking for,
I get the yellow light of death on
I'd say you have
PS3
one
as
right
well.
here. Wouldn't
Fucking
you?
fuming with that one.
So, my good mercenary,
The most
if
Final
you
Fantasy
would
and
do this
non-Final
again,
Fantasy game.
It would be lovely if you
Fair enough.
investigated Lookout Point for me.
Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. To be fair, I've opened up most consoles I've owned at one point or another to fix them, and most of the time they've been fixed. It was just the 360. That one anyway broke. I get the yellow light of death on PlayStation 3, and it was like a heatsink thing, apparently. It was overheating. So I opened that up and replaced the heatsink. Still didn't work, man. Raging. Ended up just getting a new PS3 at some point. Yeah, it's so annoying, man. It was the only console I owned at that point, so I was like, couldn't play anything. That's when I got a 360, and then I got a PS3 again after that. I want to add an extra SSD to my PS5, but opening it up scares the fuck out of me. To be fair, Doom, I'm pretty sure the PS5's SSD slot is in the cover, it's not inside the actual machine, if I remember correctly. It's not like you need to open it up that far. Also, don't worry, 85 Sephiroths in rebuff. Why do you know this? Fucking random information. What I really know, it's easier than getting a prostitute in Bangkok. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty easy, man. Like, you just put our fingers.
Leave this to me.
I don't.
Just make sure you completely unplug it, turn it off, etc. And you should be alright. What do you use more, Tim? Your Series X or your PS5?
Let's go.
Because I always found when I had both of the gens consoles, I'd always use one more than the other and be annoyed that I didn't use the other one that much. Oh, hello. Fuck me. Try washing your hands first. Kept the counter when I streamed that. Never. Never wash your hands. Xbox simply because I have Fallout 76. Yeah, no, you play the shit out of that game, man.
Come on.
I'm with you. Let's go.
It's crazy, like, how far you've got in that game. Like, that is definitely probably one of your most played games. What? Oh shit, there was a delay, man.
Bam! Buzz off.
Me? He's walking into the lightning here. Use my 360 more than my PS3 because I can pirate games easier. Did you... what do you even call that again? Chip it? I think you call it chipping it.
Bam!
1,308 hours so far. Holy shit. That's crazy, man. That's a lot of hours. That was the only Microsoft console I got. 360 was definitely better than the PS3, like hands down. That was when Microsoft were at their best, I'd say.
Best do it right.
Do not affect the stagger gauge, but inflicting a certain amount of physical damage does make it susceptible to staggering. Furthermore, hitting its wrecking ball with magic attacks will quickly fill its stagger gauge. Okay, I wish I knew that earlier.
Take the lead.
I'm coming.
Feeling chilly? Bundle up.
You've got this.
Let's do this.
You know what? Fuck him, we're using ether. Hey man. Trying so hard not to die here.
Calling lightning.
Holy shit, that worked. Oh, I did not mean to hit that fucking ball. Yeah, the chip on the 360.
There.
Thank God, man.
Why can't I?
Let's go.
Feeling pretty weak.
And Aerith is getting fucking destroyed in there.
Everything's spinning. That's much better.
Ow.
It's on you.
Here goes.
Seconds, but guys, I'll catch up with the chat in a minute.
Stay strong, okay?
Fuck's sake, man.
Tapping out.
Taking over. Buzz off.
Should get him, hopefully.
Calling lightning. You're done. I'll end this.
Please.
Man, he takes like no damage when he's not. Oh god. When he's not stunned, staggered. Fuck's sake, I didn't even hit me. He was just near me.
Right.
Hey!
That's that.
Yes, get done.
Guess we should look around.
Fallout 76 is actually really good nowadays. I know it was shit at launch, but in Bethesda's defense, they've done a great job turning it around. Yeah, I remember that it got a lot of bad feedback when it first came out, man. Like, everybody was talking shit about it. I think, did they not try and launch it with a sub? I could be wrong, but I think I remember something about that, and people were really annoyed about that.
This must be one of her calling
Good in
cards.
Bethesda, pick
I don't
one.
see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
Double that and add VAT and you'll get my hours on Dead by Daylight. How many hours have you got on Dead by Daylight, B? How about good for Bethesda? I think the game I played the most was Final Fantasy 11. I think my game time was in the thousands of days. Final Fantasy 11? Is that the MMO? Never played 11 or 14. I don't know why, but an online Final Fantasy just doesn't appeal to me. The like 14's pretty good. If you're like considering it. But again, I suppose you kinda need to like MMOs or not. I'm not a massive fan of MMOs, but that's the one that I have played.
This is the genuine article